Hello, my beautiful Geminis. My name is Jennifer from JenniferWalkerZ.com, here to bring you your monthly love forecast for Will Your Ex Return? Okay, for June. So what are we going to go over today? We're going to go over what's currently going on between you guys, okay? How is the feeling? So how do they feel about you? Will you guys reconcile, and what's the advice? So let's jump right in. And if you guys would like a personal reading with me, go to my website, JenniferWalkerZ.com, or check out the description box below. All the names of the card decks are in the description box below, as well as you can follow me on Instagram or Facebook, and all of those links are in the description box below. All right, so let's jump right in. So what is going on with my Geminis and their ex love interest, the one they're here for, the one they want to know about? What's currently going on between Gemini and Gemini's ex love interest? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to lay down the cards first, and then we're going to go over them. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Strength card energy. We have the Emperor card energy. We have the High Priestess card energy. We have the Nine of Cups energy. And we have the Hangman energy. Okay, give me a second here. All right. I'm just going to go first on what really stands out to me about the situation. I feel like there's a person that really wants to socialize here with this Nine of Cups energy. There's a want to like hang out and celebrate. Maybe you guys are in a way you kind of know about this, or there has been something where you guys have socialized and you've seen each other. For some of you, and for others of you, it's like there is this want to fulfill wishes about this, but it's like there's a stuck, stagnant energy, and it's almost like, you know, you feel like you're hanging, and you're trying to see things from a new way and a new perspective around the situation, because you feel like there's a feeling in the current situation, like there's a person that's like, you know what, I'm just going to write down all my thoughts and my feelings. I almost feel like there's a person that wants to write someone and speak a truth here. The reason why I say that is because if I look at the High Priestess card, yes, this means, you know, secrets or using your intuition, but if you look at that card, that person is writing down their thoughts. And the feather in this card represents truth. Feathers are always a representation of truth. And it's like there's a want here to speak a truth or write down a truth about the situation. And if we look here, the bell also in this card for me speaks of something ringing true around the situation. And then if I come back to this card, there's a person that's like they want to clear the air in the current situation. There's a person that wants to clear the air. Ace of Swords, like there's a mental clarity going on. And if you see, the Ace of Swords is a card that means mental clarity, gaining that clarity and feeling victorious mentally. And then you go below that card, you have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is showing that, you know, this person or somebody here wants to speak their truth. They want this to, they want to write this down, and they want to show speak this truth about this, and to gain that mental clarity. And as I said, there was a person that there's a feeling like, okay, either you guys have already been in a situation where you saw each other, for some of you, or for others of you, it's a situation where there's a want to socialize and hang out. Maybe you guys have similar friends, or you're wanting to get yourself in a situation where you can be around this person, and it's like there's a trying to find the courage and strength for that. And for some of you who's already been around the ex situation or have seen this person, it was like there was a person that was like, all right, it could be the other person too. They were trying to gain the courage and strength to just say something, because I feel like in this card here, there is this one person that's looking at the other person, and the other person's not even paying attention to that person because they're so focused on talking to those other people in the card, right? They're so focused on that. But there's this other person that's like, I want to gain the courage and strength to see something, to do something about this. And when I see the Emperor card energy, I feel like there's a person that feels like they lack control around this, or they want some structure, organization around this. Or for some of you, there is something to do with work with the Emperor card energy, right? Because Emperor can be a work-related situation. And there is something about this Emperor which is about control or structuring a work that's making you or the other person feel stuck or stagnant in trying to gain courage and strength to fulfill wishes here. And aces, of course, are about an opportunity. Nines are about wishes being fulfilled. And we see that the end card or end result of the current situation is there's a person who's like, I feel stuck and I feel stagnant and I feel like I lack control around this. And I'm trying to see it from a new way and a new perspective. And then you come back to this mental clarity here, which is kind of, if you see that these cards, if you mirror these cards, that this is what's going on. There's a want for mental clarity around the situation because there's a person that feels stuck. Okay. All right, so now let's see what the feelings are. How does Gemini's ex-love interest, the one they're here for, the one they want to know about, how does Gemini's ex-love interest feel about my Geminis? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the King of Wands. We have the Eight of Cups. And we have the Hierophant card. Okay, give me a second, Gemini. Let me tune in here and see what stands out for me first. Okay, so the thing that stands out for me first actually is this Eight of Cups card. And the reason why is because there's a dog and it's looking back at a person that's like walking away from a situation. And the dog's like barking at the person. And what do dogs represent? They represent loyalty, friendliness. So it's like there's a person that still kind of wants to argue here. They still want to kind of like voice their opinion about things. And it's like this other person is just feels like they keep wanting to go forward regardless because they just want to keep going. And what does the Eight of Cups represents? It represents someone who has walked away from their emotions physically or mentally. And why, if we look at the central card of why that's going on, is because the one thing that stands out for me in this card is this one mouse is eating on, I don't know if this is bread or meat or whatever, but anyway, this mouse is eating away at the situation. So this person feels like something is eating away at them. They want to see the light here though around this because I see the light coming in the window. But they feel like there's a lot of things that are eating away at them, that are causing them stress, causing them anxiety, making them feel that their walls are up or their defenses are up. They do want to hold on for a short success around the situation because they see the beauty in you. Okay, the reason why I say that is if we look at this card here, the Four of Pentacles is showing me this person is holding a bouquet of flowers, right? And what do flowers represent in Lenormand? They represent beauty and attraction, right? A surprise. This person wants to hold on to the beauty and the attraction that they have for you. And they are trying to get over some hurt or pain here with the Ten of Swords energy. This person still seems to be recovering here with the Ten of Swords energy. And they feel like, they do feel, this card for me feels a bit defiant. This card for me feels like this person wants to stand up and take a leadership role around the situation when it comes to you. They feel like you are a passion for them because the King of Wands being wise choices when it comes to passions. This person feels like there is something to do with traditional values, marriage, long-term commitment, or something spiritual about the connection between you guys. So if I look at this, the Four of Pentacles, it's like they feel like they want to hold on to this situation. They feel attraction towards you because there's passion here. But they, on the same token, they're like, they have their wall up and their defenses because they don't want to get hurt. So they've kind of walked away. And then I have a feeling or sense in this card that still there's someone who wants to argue or fight here because of that dog turning around wanting to bark at the other person. And I feel like they're still getting over something here with the Ten of Swords energy. They're feeling, you know, a sense that they want to get over something, or there's some kind of ending of this hurt or pain. They're trying to get over it because they feel like they do want to commit to the situation. They do feel like they want some kind of marriage or long-term commitment, traditional values here, or something to do with marriage involved in the situation. And then if we mirror these two cards, it's like this person does want to hold on to you still. Four of Pentacles energy. They want to hold on to this because they are attracted to you. Okay, so if we look at the numbers too, 10 is about completion, 9 is about wishes being fulfilled, 4 is about stability and stableness, and 8 is about putting the work or effort into that. So let's see if you guys are going to reconcile. Will Gemini reconcile with their ex-love interest in the month of June? Will Gemini reconcile with their ex-love interest in the month of June? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the Death card energy, we have the 8 of Pentacles energy, and we have the 8 of Cups energy. Okay. So obviously the Death card energy shows me something that ended, some kind of ending, some kind of transformations, and making that decision to put the work or effort into that. And 8 of Cups shows me that there is a person that's walked away physically or mentally. So it looks like there is still some issues around this ending or something that stopped here with the Death card energy, and still some transformations that are taking place. And there's still some decisions being made about putting the work or effort into this, because 8s are about putting work or effort into this. And there's a person that still I've seen watching them walk away here and they're back. So I would say at this time, I would say no at this time. I'm not saying that it's not possible in the future, but I'm just saying no at this time, because obviously this person does want to hold on to you. Okay, so, and there's some issues around somebody who has to walk away from something, it looks like. So some other things going on here. All right, so let me get some advice for you guys. Can I have some advice for my Geminis pertaining to their ex-love interest for the month of June? Can I have some advice for my Geminis pertaining to their ex-love interest for the month of June? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. So obviously this is a part of your spiritual path and making the effort, because, okay, so for me, with the spiritual factors, the religious factors card, this is like the Hierophant card. So obviously we saw the Hierophant. There's some kind of marriage or something involved for some of you involved with the situation, because the religious factors card is coming out. And what that means is, for me, is like the Hierophant card. So it's something to do with spiritual, traditional values, long-term commitment. So something to do with this is preventing some kind of issue of making the effort. And if we even saw what the outcome, it's like something needs to end to make the decision to put the work or effort into it. That's the reason why someone's walking away. 8 of Cups energy. Okay, so let me just see what this is about. What is this about, this religious factor? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. See, it's a waiting around. So Spirit is saying that this is a part of your spiritual path, okay? You just have to wait for things to play out here with the 7 of Pentacles energy. Be patient. See, and there we go. Someone needs to be single and available. 9 of Pentacles energy. In order for there to be long-term commitment and family there with the 10 of Pentacles energy. Or someone is self-focused here with the 9 of Pentacles energy. What's this make of effort? Great love is worth taking, steps you're guided to take. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. There's some kind of recognized victory, or someone wants to be right. That's when someone has an argument and dispute. I kind of felt that towards there. And they have to see things from a new way and a new perspective. And Queen of Wands shows me there's attraction here around the situation. So for some of you, I feel that there's going to be, I have to be a waiting around to see how things are going to play out. The 7 of Pentacles energy, or patient energy, because someone is either self-focused or someone needs to be single and available here. Spirit is saying that it is a part of your spiritual path with this person. So things have to be kind of weighted a little bit in order for you to make an effort, because great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So, and obviously there's a spiritual connection between you and this person. And there's a spiritual path that still needs to be fulfilled here. All right, my darlings, I love you guys so much. If you like this, please like and subscribe. And of course, if you like a personal read with me, go to my website, jenniferwalkerzen.com, or check out the description box below. I will be releasing the weeklies tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Love you guys so much, and I'll be seeing you soon.